Okay, hi everyone. Thanks for joining another video. In this video, I'm going to get straight into it. This is how you can make a quick $60 online. It's free money basically if you don't do it. Now you do have to basically do something in order to get that money, but it's relatively small and minor in comparison to what the reward is for it. I've done this and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's get started. Now you can see I'm on the Coinbase website. Now on Coinbase, basically you can see where it's got this section, earn crypto, earn up to $158. That's approximately £130 if you're in the UK. Now with this one I've said a smaller amount of $60, which equates to around about £50. Now the reason I've said that smaller amount, you will see that when I log on, it's actually with regards to you earn more money with regards to referring some of your friends. But I mean, obviously not everybody can do that. If you can do that, that's great. You can make even more money. But if you can't refer any of your friends, then basically you do make some still, but it's a lesser amount, and it's simple to make, so there's no reason not to do it. Now I mean, if we click onto this, you'll be able to see here's where it takes you to the page where it says you can earn Orchid to start the course. Now with Orchid at the moment you can't actually, well, I've actually submitted to do that. It's showing here that you can, but I've not been able to do that. There's some sort of waiting list with regards to that. I don't know if that'll be different for any individual countries, but at the moment that's the way it is for myself now. And then there's Tezos, where you can earn $6 of Tezos DAI, which is the same kind of a field. It's not showing an amount there. EOS, earn up to £50 of EOS, earn up to £50 of Stellar Lumens, and it's not showing for Zcash, but it's a similar amount, and for BAT, and for OX, ZRX. So what we can do basically, I mean, when you click into these as well, you will see that it will show here where it shows where you take these courses. There's first lesson, second lesson. Each of these lessons you can earn $4, and a third lesson. And then here's where you get the larger amount if you're inviting some of your friends to actually partake in this, in signing up for Coinbase. Now, and again, I mean, this is all it takes. You just have to enroll for Coinbase. There's nothing else that you have to do or be obliged to start doing this. So what I will do is I will log into Coinbase at the moment. So just give me a moment. Will take me one moment because I do have quite an extensive password. Which at the moment I just typed wrong, so I'll just go again. Right, okay. And now you can see that here's where it's showing that I'm on the waiting list for the Orchid, and you can see that I'm on my account here. You can see it's only showing the amount there of £8.26 that you can actually get. That's because I've already basically done some of these. You can see where I've earned $6 in Tezos, $6 in DAI, and then it's saying 40 remaining for EOS and XLM, and Zcash, and $3 in Zcash, and $10 in basic attention token. And then there is some, it wasn't showing the amounts for OX, but I have actually earned some there. I believe it's around about $6 that I've earned there, $3 or $6. Now what I will do is I'll click on the one for basic attention token. You can see I've got this thing saying that all the BAT's been claimed, but you can see where basically I earned 1 BAT for the first lesson and second lesson, third lesson, and then you get a big bump of 7 if you installed a Brave browser, which is a great way to start earning cryptocurrency. I'll put a link in the video description below in case you want to do that, but that's a great way because basically, I mean, I'm using the Brave browser. Now it's something that you just basically browse the internet, and as you're browsing, you're earning cryptocurrency by some little ads that pop up on your computer. So and basically, I mean, all what it is with regards to all these lessons that you do, I will basically click into one of these and play them for you so that you can see what these are like. It's a basic short video, usually about 2 or 3 minutes, after which you just have to answer a question, which is multiple choice, and it's usually quite easy, like most things, if you just pay attention to the actual video and what they're saying and just pick out the most important things.
Lesson number 1. What is Orchid? This is Mary. She's a regular internet user, just like you. Every day she uses her phone to watch videos, check the news, and message her friends. And all of this content is accessible on the web and in her favorite apps for free. Or is it? In fact, Mary is paying for the content with data, her personal data. Sometimes she knows about the tracking and is okay with it. Other times she doesn't know about it and is tracked without her consent. While Mary may think her information is safe on her phone, in fact, she's leaving behind a digital data trail. When she uses the internet, her internet service provider, or ISP, can take her information and resell it to advertisers, and she doesn't get a penny. In many cases, cyber criminals and governments can obtain her personal data too. Governments can even use her data to block content, so Mary sees only what they want her to see. To protect Mary and everyone like her, a group of privacy-focused developers created Orchid. Orchid is a new peer-to-peer privacy tool that includes a VPN and other features to better protect Mary's data and everyone else's too. Orchid is like a ride-sharing app for your internet connection. When Mary wants to create a private online connection, she can take out her phone and launch the Orchid app. Orchid automatically selects a bandwidth seller for Mary that will drive her wherever she wants to go on the internet. Because the connection is encrypted and traveling through the bandwidth seller's servers, Mary's own internet service, whether it's her mobile plan or local Wi-Fi, can't track what she's viewing. With Orchid, her privacy is protected and her digital data trail is hidden. Mary could use a traditional VPN too, but that's more like hiring a full-time driver. A traditional VPN is a single provider that Mary has to trust. While Mary's internet service won't know where she's going online, her VPN will. Some VPNs actually collect Mary's information and sell it to advertisers or share it with government agencies. This is how free VPNs often make money. When Mary uses Orchid, however, she buys bandwidth from a decentralized network of sellers. She can switch between them based on her preferences and even string them together in a multi-hop route for additional privacy that can't be offered by a single VPN. Her personal information is protected. And because Orchid is built on Ethereum and uses an Ethereum token, OXT, for payments, she'll never have to share her credit card details or other personal information with anyone.
Now, what I can do here is I'll show you, go into my portfolio. Nothing in there at the moment because I just use Coinbase as a conduit to transfer funds onto other exchanges. But that we're in here, what I will do is, if I can remember how to do it, just bear with me. There's a part where, right, yes, it's in here where I go into, I've actually forgotten how to do it for a moment there, but I can go into the reports. Some of these reports appear kind of unusual as well, but if I generate a report, and what I'll do is I'll generate a PDF report for all the cryptocurrency that's been earned. And you can see that basically, if we look forward here, and this is all in 2019, but you can see where I've earned some Tezos, which was like for £1.53, for £1.66, for £1.59. You can see with the BAT, £5.74, that was basically, which was the that was for installing the browser. So all that totaled up basically comes to the region of 50 odd pounds, just over £50 or $60. It doesn't show on here for the OX, which is a bit unusual, but I did basically do that. I'm sure that I've done that one as well. So yeah, I mean that's basically all there is with regards to that. What we'll do also, I mean, you can see that if I click on all transactions for this as well, you can see where basically I have been, I mean, with the Coinbase, I do use it, and I have used it as a conduit for other transactions with regards to funds. You can see where I've had like 6 Ethereums, and you know, just been transferring funds to other exchanges and back. But yeah, I mean, this is a great way that you can use Coinbase to earn some funds and to earn some money. Once you've basically got it to the point where you've actually earned the funds and got them, you've got 2 choices. You can either leave it in cryptocurrency on Coinbase, and in which case the market's at a low point at the moment, and it could well increase within the near future, in which case that $60 could well become $100 depending on how things go. Or if you want, you can just cut and run and just transfer the funds back to your bank account, and you've got that money for free. You don't have to necessarily use Coinbase again, but it's something that is there should you be willing to do that. Now, like I say, in order to do this, you do have to basically set up a Coinbase account, and you do have to verify that, which involves basically scanning some of your ID, your driving license or passport, so that they can verify and validate that you do exist as a person. This is quite normal, and all cryptocurrency exchanges and some other organisations do this as a validation check, just to be sure that you are who you really say you are and you do exist as a person. Again, if you're not happy to do that, then you won't be able to do this. But there's that aspect to it. The other thing is that the verification, once you send that off, it can sometimes take a day or so to go through. Some people seem to struggle, but in most cases, as far as I remember for myself, it was a day or so, but it wasn't too long in order to get that set up. And then you do have to attach your bank details as well to this. That is, if you want to withdraw your funds, which you set them up as a payee, and then you basically transfer some funds. I believe it was about £10 or something like that. There was some small amount that you have to transfer from your bank account onto Coinbase in order so they can see that your bank account's actually live and valid. You can then transfer the funds back once that happens. In fact, I think it may have actually been, I may have that wrong, it may have actually been a lesser amount. I cannot actually remember, to be fair. It might have actually been a lesser amount, like £2 or £5, which would probably be in the region of $4 to $8 at a guess. Funds of which they take from your account and then transfer back. There's something along those lines. But basically you set your bank details up and you validate yourself with your ID. Once you've done that, you're good to go, and then you can get this money or keep the cryptocurrency. It's certainly worthwhile to do, and I recommend that everyone does that. But again, it's ultimately your choice should you wish to do so. Anyway, if you're watching the video to this point, thank you for watching the video all the way through. I hope you do this and do get some of that free money, because, well, why not, basically. I hope this video's provided you with some value. Please don't forget to hit that like button if it has, and drop a comment below letting me know so. Even let me know if you've disliked this video for whatever reason. Again, so that I'll be able to do better in future. And if you'd like to see more videos along these lines in the near future, consider subscribing to my channel. It does help. Every little like and subscribe certainly does help the channel grow. But yeah, thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching this video. Catch you on the next one.